So tonight I just wanted to hop on real quick and just talk about what I'm reading. Um, I know it's been a while, so I wanted to show you guys this one. I think I might have showed it to you before, I'm not sure, but this is Good Dirt by Charmaine Wilkerson. I'm enjoying this so far. It's a slow burn, but it's still interesting, still keeping my attention, and I'm enjoying the storytelling. It just says sometimes the only way forward is to look back. That's the first thing that caught my attention, and I was like, okay, I'm in it. But it's about we're following the main character, E.B. Freeman. She and her brother were involved in a traumatic shooting where her brother didn't make it. So we're going through her life as she's dealing with that, dealing with heartbreak and just things in her life, career and things like that. We're following her, and it is quite interesting. It also flips chapters and goes back to the 1900s, and comes back to present day, which at first it was a little bit confusing to me because there are a lot of characters, but it's manageable. After a while, I got the hang of it, and I was thinking to myself, well, if I could keep up with The Stand and the characters in that, then I should definitely be able to keep up with this. So that's what I'm reading. Like I said, I'm enjoying this. And then also I am still reading Dead Meat by Nick Clausen. This is a pretty thick one. Like I said, it's 7 books in one, and I'm on book 2. I finished book 1 in no time. So I'm on book 2. And like I said, it's really good. I just love stuff like this. It never gets old to me. I know it may seem like, well, zombie apocalypse, aren't they all the same? Like when you're reading it, isn't it just the same? But not really. He finds a way. Because like I said, I read Cadaver, the Cadaver series, and this is the Dead Meat series. He just finds a way to make them different each time, and I never get bored. So I'm on book 2. So 2 books down. How many books did I say it was? 7. So 2 books down and 5 more to go, and I'm going to finish them. So that's where I'm at. And like, I'm kind of like the mood that I'm in now with reading. I'm kind of like in the mood to read anything. So I'm not sure what I want to read next. Kristen Hanna, The Great Alone. I could be in the mood for this one. This is about the Albright family in crisis. They are alone, living off the grid in a harsh and unforgiving wilderness. They're dealing with a dad who was in the Vietnam War, and he came back and he was a totally different person. So we're just following this family going through different ups and downs. I'm in the mood for it, to be honest with you. I could definitely read this. And then we have historical fiction here. This is a thick one. And the pages, I don't know if you can tell looking at it, but the pages they're thick. It's almost like if you take a bunch of folded pieces of paper and the ends of it that's folded, that's what this feels like. But this one is based in Russia, and it's called Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. I'm kind of in the mood for this one. It's cold out, and I just want a nice, cozy, long read, like a thick book to read. Preferably historical fiction, if I'm being honest. So that's why I have this one on the list. It says Anna has beauty, social power, wealth, and a husband and an adored son, but her existence seems empty. When she meets a dashing officer, she rejects her marriage and turns to him to fulfill her passionate nature. So I guess we're following her and what she's going through. And look at that small print, y'all. Look at that. And there's a lot of words on the page. Like, it's top to bottom. I wonder if the chapters are long. Sometimes if the chapters are long, I'm fine with it as long as the book is keeping my interest. Because I know Stephen King typically has long chapters sometimes, but I thought I might give this a try because it's something different. And just looking at it quickly now, looking at the names, because this is based in Russia, the names are going to be quite a challenge for me when reading this. So sometimes when I'm reading a book where the names are a challenge, I kind of like make up a name or give them a nickname based on their name. You know what I mean? Do you guys do that? Like, that's one of the things I have a hard time with, this name. So I do that. I'm like, oh, when I see this name, they're going to just be Anne, or, you know, I just try to make it close to the name so I'm not deviating too far from the actual text. But with this one, they're kind of hard to pronounce. I don't know. With this one, I may even consider audiobook. I got the copy because I just thought it was so beautiful. And I like the pages, that it's something different. But we'll see. And then the next one I have here is Age of Vice by Deepti Kapoor. I haven't read anything by this author yet, but I'm interested in this one. It says, this is the age of vice, where pleasure and power are everything, and the family ties that bind can also kill. So this is sort of like a thriller, another big book. And I like to read new authors because it opens me up to maybe some other good books that they may have. Just like with Kristen Hanna, I didn't read anything by her before The Nightingale, and like now I'm all over her. So maybe I'll give this a try. I got some options. I mean, y'all know, you see my TBR list. It's pretty big. But yeah, we'll have to see what I'm gonna go with. Other than that, I guess I'm back in the groove and, you know, back into it, reading multiple books at one time. But yeah, I'm going to finish these up soon, and I'm looking forward to moving on to something else. I'm thinking it's going to be either one of the three that I just showed you. I don't know yet. We'll see. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.